If my butthole was a wooden door, the laxatives were the fucking police. Well, it was just FBI! FBI! And I was just like, oh Jesus!
Hi guys.
Okay. Jill's cat's whimpering from the other room because we don't want him interrupting.
Yeah.
I've never heard a cat make that sound. I don't think the microphone picked it up, but it was funny. We're back with Smash. If it does pick it up, then I guess you guys are going to listen to a cat.
Meow, meow, meow.
What is Sonic? Wait. Oh, never mind.
What?
Go to Sonic. Just real quick. You don't have to click on him. Okay. Never mind. Just the way his foot was. What the hell?
Yeah, other colors and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Some of those look pretty cool.
Yeah, all right.
Dark Sonic.
Yeah. Shadow! R.I.P. to Shadow. The leaks were wrong.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
I'm just going to go back and play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
The best game.
The best
Sonic game.
is Shadow the Hedgehog.
What the hell? This is... It's just... Oh. It looked like high school.
One-on-one
with my graphing paper from high school.
Yeah, it's for like training thing.
Oh, okay.
It like helps you know where all the characters are.
Okay. So I had an issue with my body over this past week. Manny.
I know, right?
And I just had...
He just
okay.
Nice.
And I was just... My stomach just hurt. I felt like I had like a puffer fish in my gut.
Yeah.
And just nothing was coming out. I was going on day 2 without pooping.
That's always nice.
And I was just like, this hurts. This really hurts. So I did what any other sensible person named Dylan would do.
Yeah.
And I punched myself in the gut. Really hard.
Classic Dylan.
And
Self-harming.
I was just like, oh. And it started to move just a little bit. And just... I was like, okay, I passed some gas.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't coming out.
God damn it. I just killed myself.
And I was like, okay, I can't deal with this anymore. I feel like I'm going to die. So I had my very first experience with laxatives.
Oh,
over a week.
That sounds fun.
I took something called milk of magnesia.
Yeah.
And it said, will take effect 30 minutes to 6 hours after taking it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, great. So I take it, and I'm like, man, I'm really tired, and I go to bed.
Yeah.
No, I don't. My bed. That's
Damn it.
This is going.
That's all I wanted to hear.
And my girlfriend had made us a nice, like, spaghetti dinner, homemade meatballs.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And I probably got 1 or 2 forkfuls of spaghetti.
Oh, God.
And then there was just like this feeling that came over me.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? And if my butthole was a wooden door, the fucking laxatives were the fucking police. Well, it was just... FBI, open up! And I was just like, oh, Jesus! And I jumped up from the table and I ran to the bathroom, and everything just came pouring out.
Oh, God.
Like the
Fun.
yeah, the puffer fish. And I was just sitting there, and I've never felt this in my life. Like, I wasn't pushing.
Yeah.
I wasn't putting any effort into it. It was just flowing out of me. And I'm just like, oh my God. And it would come in like sections.
Yeah.
So it would all like pour out, and I'm like, oh God. And I wouldn't know if I was done.
Yeah.
So I'd sit there for a little longer. It was like, okay.
Well, it's one-on-one now.
And I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
And I pulled up my pants, and I got from the toilet to the door
Yeah.
before I almost shit my pants a second time. And I ran back, and I ended up sitting on the toilet for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not because I was pooping for that consecutive 30 minutes, but because I was too goddamn afraid to get off the toilet and go eat my spaghetti. I was like, babe, can you just push the plate under the door? I need to eat. And then the next day, it had gotten a little better.
Yeah.
But now I felt like I had constant gas. Like there was a gas cramp. Now, and that wouldn't come out. I'm like, good God. So I took more. But this was a... Abdul just gave me a little victory fist.
I'm not fighting him again. That shit was too hard. That shit was going too try hard. I'm just going to rematch. No, thank you.
And, well, I took more for the gas cramp. I'm like, okay. But I had to do it, like, calculatedly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a word.
I had to calculate my shits.
Because I had to make it from my girlfriend's house back to my house, which is like a 25-minute drive.
Yeah.
So I was like, I poured it in like this little. Her roommate keeps like everything made of glass.
Yeah.
And some of it's not really worth anything.
This dude's name is Thick Daddy.
Okay.
It's always fun.
So I found like an old jelly jar that they had washed out, and I put the recommended amount of laxative in it. And I walked out with it in my hand, and I got to my car, and then I drank it.
Oh, God.
You know, because that whole 10 seconds, if I had drank it in the kitchen and walked to my car...
Yeah.
I don't know. It was one of those things I just felt stupid later thinking about it.
I bet.
And I was like, okay, everything's going to be okay. And I got halfway home, and there was a fucking accident in the middle of the street.
Oh, God.
And it was just a traffic jam.
Yeah.
And I couldn't move, and I was just sitting there, just sweating. Like, oh my God, I'm going to my pants in my car.
That's always fun.
I ended up not shitting my pants in my car.
God damn it.
But...
What's when you tell me this damn story?
Surprisingly, I never shit my pants. I only shit my pants that one time by accident, and it wasn't related to laxatives. It was just a fart that wasn't a fart. And that's Dylan's first time with laxatives.
Oh, God. I kind of want to try laxatives just so I can, like, say that I've done laxatives before. But at the same time, my body's like, no, don't do that. Don't think that.
It doesn't, well, I mean, your butthole stings afterwards, but it's like, you have never had an easier shit in your life.
Yeah. I bet.
I think that'll be next level pranks, because that's, you know, super original idea from Dylan.
Let's put laxatives
in something. But the laxatives I have, because I bought, like, it was a pretty big jar, actually. Yeah. And it's, like, cherry flavored.
Yeah.
And I bet if I were to, like, cook it into something, you would have no fucking idea. Like, I could make cookies with that shit.
No, I can't myself.
Are you fighting 4 people?
Yeah. Even though my preferred rules is 1v1s, right?
Yeah.
But they're like, let's put you in 4 people, and then let's lower your rank even though you lose. Even though this isn't what you wanted. Also, Ike's about to get hit the hell out. If this cloud can hit him.
Oh,
gotta love that. Gotta love that Nintendo lag.
Nintendo lag. Okay. What's the point of that power-up?
Oh, because, you know, like in Final Fight 7, have you ever played Final Fight?
Nope.
Oh, well, he had like a limit bar, and like, you know, like the more turns you waited or whatever, and you could charge your limit, then your attacks would like do more damage.
Okay.
So it's just very, very true to the game, you know what I mean? Like everything in Smash is so like delicately touched on to like match the game that they're based off of.
Oh, but also be effective in
like
style.
in like a fighting game style.
There's my sword.
Look at that! I just lose all that points because I got into a game I didn't want to play.
Why did you quit?
No, because you don't know what you're in until you're in it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's like I'm like, why would you put me in this? I don't want this. Please, Daddy, no.
Is that your go-to character?
Yeah, I love Cinnamon. I love Cinnamon.
He just like caressed my beard.
Because I just look at him. Well, you can't see him now.
Black screen. I love looking at him. What?
Like, just look at him. So fiery.
So fiery.
And no matter what you think, he's a fire dark type. You think he would be like a firefighting?
Is he? The Cesaro swing. Bullet Bill. Suplex.
Good old Suplex City.
Suplex City. Backbreaker. Drop kick. Wrong sport. I guess, well,
Yeah.
Sting had a baseball bat.
Yeah.
What the f***?
That's Lucha Pikachu.
Yeah.
I also wish this Instant Wars down throw was a fucking tombstone. Instead of what it is now. I forgot what it is, but it's definitely not a tombstone.
Well, if you do it, I can tell you probably.
This Pikachu will...
If Levi hasn't already... Who's Levi's go-to?
It's usually Corn.
Corn?
Okay, Corn.
C-O-R-N?
No, C-O-R-I-N.
Corin.
Yeah.
Okay. Corn?
Corn?
Uh,
It's so hard to lose yourself in this type of situation.
I can't even tell what's going on.
Good.
Is this like... This will be the new type of Smash tournament?
Yeah.
Like, no more get-togethers with GameCube controllers.
It's just online.
Yep. Never...
You killed yourself. Yep, dummy, Dummerson. Uh-oh. Damn it, Kirby.
I actually think I had a friend that was a competitive Smash player.
Oh, really?
He's not anymore. And I could be totally wrong about that, actually, but I honestly don't know.
But I don't know.
Could have been. Brady, if you're watching this, let me know if you were ever competitive in
Anderson?
Smash. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, when the new Smash, not new, but for the Wii U came out,
Yeah.
we all got together and played Smash.
Huh.
And he was really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. That was like the group of my super nerdy friends over by the band room area. Every morning and every afternoon after school was out, like 4 or 5 of them would sit around with their 3DSs.
Yeah.
And they play Smash. And first of all, I didn't have a 3DS.
Yeah.
And I just sat there awkwardly, like, man, can I be a part of this?
Well, I killed myself again. I hate 4-player Smash and online. I love 4-player Smash when I play with my friends. I don't know these dudes. I don't know Jaja or
Jaja.
Mix at Miss whatever.
McJuggernuggets?
McJuggernuggets and Ham 7.
Yep. You know, Brady's sister too,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's not hard to tell that their parents, that they're like,
Related.
they're like the good kids.
Yeah.
They're really really great, and I love them to death. Kayla, you too. If you're watching this for whatever reason, I know you were real excited about my business card. But she was with her then boyfriend, and they were going to go downstairs and play Smash Bros. And their parents were not up to date with the whole
What is
short
Smash?
And they're like, "Hey, after dinner, we're going to go downstairs and smash." And they're like, "You're going to do what?" Like, "We're going to go down and smash." And they're like, "Explain yourself." They're like, "Smash the game? We're going to go downstairs and like fight?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh." Oh my god, it was the funniest
Talking
thing.
about I mean, it's still the same meaning still stands behind it though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just a wee bit.
I remember I was like, I tried to get her fucking boyfriend to help me out with the prowl.
Yeah.
That was the name of our like school thing we did in technology class where we went to school.
Yeah.
Is we do this news show by the end of like the month, I
Yeah.
think. It wasn't weekly, there's no way. And it was always really bad, except for this one kid who was goddamn professional grade cinematography.
Good old Nick.
Yep. And I was like, it was my job to make sort of like an advertisement for our school band. So I went out to the band thing. Actually, I'm going to tell this pre-story before that, because it happened in the same hour. But I was given a microphone so I could talk to the band kids that were all on the football field doing their thing.
Yeah.
And the speakers are behind me. And of course, the thing can't read your mind, so it needs a split second to like reverberate your voice through the speakers.
Yeah.
So I would talk and then hear myself. And it's like an echo.
Yeah.
And it threw me the f*** off. Because I would speak and then I'd stop speaking and let the thing finish.
Yeah.
And then I'd keep speaking and then I'd stop and I probably look like a moron.
Yeah.
I know I did. And eventually, I'm like, this isn't working. I look stupid. And I just took a really deep breath, and I said everything I wanted to say really fast.
Yeah, classic.
And it did end up working out. But I was trying to get something for him, and he's like a conductor for the band. He wore the white gloves, and he did this with the stick.
Yeah.
You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just waving my arms. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start taping you, and then just turn around and wink, like at the end of the song. And he goes, okay, I can do that. So he did it, and I played the song,
Yeah.
and he didn't wink.
Yeah.
I'm like, play the song again, wink. And he did it, and he didn't wink. And each time, I don't mean he just didn't wink. Like, he didn't even look at me.
Yeah.
Like, he totally forgot I was there. And I think we did this 4 times. I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna do something else.
Yeah.
So for like that 2 weeks, I was super salty at a point because he wouldn't wink.
Yeah.
What kind of stupid, like, if anybody else asked me to explain that, like, man, what's your problem with Jacob? Fucking would wink at me, the motherfucker. Would wink at me. It's a poison cloud. What the hell? What's that thing?
What?
Oh, it's you.
I'm right here.
In the middle.
Yeah, that's not me. That's
Oh, that's the training thing. Never
yeah,
mind.
that's my sis trophy.
I was like, what character is that? Wink at me.
Ho.
So, back when the boozette thing was still really big.
Yeah.
They were like, man, I wonder what happens if you put the crown on a blooper.
Yeah.
And it just turns it into one of the Splatoon girls. Like, that makes sense. Oh, what do you think of Tumblr's new rules?
It's stupid. And it's like, it makes no sense because like there's a filter for, you know, like adult content.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, why are you punishing people who make a living based off making like not safe for work content? And it's like, stop, Tumblr. Why are you doing this?
That's a Mario Galaxy star.
Yeah, no, right? You get in there and you get shot.
You can get shot. And it's and the thing is totally broken too.
Yeah.
Like it's just flagging everything.
I know, right?
It
just
flagged its own post.
Yeah, it's like
You fucked up.
like you guys done goof, G.
Just today while I was in class
forever
waiting.
to find someone.
What?
It's taking forever to find a second person. Or yeah, for less.
Nobody wants to play. I even saw a thing scrolling through good old iFunny,
Yeah.
just because that's what I do. And I was like, I wonder how many times I can zoom into my elbow before Tumblr flags me. And he posted it, and immediately it's like, never mind, Tumblr shot me on sight.
Said nah, you guys, that elbow's too sexy.
It was another thing I saw. It was like an ad for. It was like an ad for, I think.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how there was this whole artist thing where you could upload
Yeah.
art and stuff. And they're like, you can do that? And they're
like,
like, yeah,
yeah.
we've always been able to do that. You can do this, and you can gain subscribers, and blah, 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 blah. And they're just like, oh.
Oh, well, you look at
Oh. Maybe I didn't even know I had an app.
Yeah, they do.
I know they do now. Because never mind.
Never mind. Because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, totally. At least I'm not. I'm not going to go any further with that thought. Moving on. What else should we talk about?
Moving on.
Moving on. Well, since Abdullah can't find anybody that wants to smash him.
No one wants to smash me. Like, literally no one. Like, out of all, like, thousands, like, hundreds of thousands of people that bought this, like, you can't find one person.
Everybody's in school. Or at work.
This isn't a kid's game. This is for adults.
Adults who want to play with, play as little girls.
Yeah.
Like, covered in paint.
Yeah, I get covered with my paint.
Okay.
So, all right, that's where we ended.
Yep, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Now that Dylan has shared far too much about his laxatives, and no one across the entire fanbase of this game wants to smash Abdullah, they look forward to the new year. Will 2019 be the year of the big guys? Find out next time on Big Guys Game.